I want to talk this morning about 4 steps to this spiritual practice called goal setting. And the first one is, of course, get clear. Before you can start receiving all the good that God has for you, you must be clear about what it is you desire to experience and to express in your life. After all, if you don't even know what you want, how can you ask the universe to deliver it to you? And the next step in getting clear is getting unguilty. Letting go of guilt. Don't worry about whether you should want something. If you want it, right? In fact, having desires is a high and holy practice. The word desire, the root of the word desire, literally means of the Father. So don't be ashamed of what you want or feel that you shouldn't have the desires that you do. Your desires are holy. You didn't make them up. They were implanted within you by Spirit. So it stands to reason that if we're evolving souls, then our desires and the longings of our hearts are what propel us forward into the life experiences required for our evolution of consciousness. Ernest Holmes, again, says, as we bring ourselves to a greater vision, we induce a greater concept and thereby demonstrate more in our experience. In this way, there is a continuous growth and unfoldment taking place. So when we combine this evolution of consciousness with the attaining of our heart's desire, that's when it really feels sweet. So that you get clear about what you want, and then write them down is the next step. How many of you have written down goals? Sometimes it's great to write stuff down. It gets us out of our head. It identifies it. We take inventory of our desires. Make a list of everything that you want to have and accomplish in 8 areas of your life. Write it all down. And the 8 areas that are recommended from Diane Harmony's book, 5 Gifts of an Abundant Life. And those 8 areas are spiritual growth, love and friendship, career, family, personal growth and education, health and well-being, fun and play, and finances and investments. And the third step is another thing that you can do is ask and be open to the answer of how must I change? What must I learn, unlearn, do, believe, unbelieve in order for this to manifest in my life? Remember what we always say here, the words of Ernest Holmes, what God does for us, God must do through us. We are the channel of God's good. Once we've set our goals, we let go. And while we're waiting for our goals to manifest, we keep going to the question, is there something else I could do or should do? Whatever you do or dream that you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic in it. Take action. And the 4th step in goal setting is to move out of your comfort zone. Setting goals is a great accomplishment, but actually taking practical steps toward them can be scary because that requires you to step outside your comfort zone. And when you move out of your comfort zone, it's pretty likely that you're going to have a very specific and probably familiar feeling. And what is that feeling? Fear. False evidence appearing real.